never simmer 150,000 simoleons and they'll still never be happy. So we're doing the next logical thing, which is of course running away from home. Of course, I wanted my Generation 4 heir to actually complete 2 life aspirations. I can tell you that has been achieved. It's not the successful lineage one, which is the one that I wanted to go for straight away. However, I do still kind of hold out at least a little bit of hope that this could potentially happen. We have 165,000 simoleons in this household. Obviously, we've been living in this really massive house pretty much since our 2nd generation. Like, it has been a long time, and I kind of want to switch things up. You all know me, you all know I love a bloody challenge in The Sims 4. Hello, I've been doing the Nightmare Legacy Challenge short lifespan for almost 3 years now, which is absolutely wild. Did not think I would be doing it for this long, but I am still absolutely loving this. I think because it feels new every generation. So I decided, why not take it back to the roots of this challenge? We are going to have the teenagers run away from home with barely anything to their name. He's going to steal a cheeky 5,000. We're also going to take some items with us that I feel he personally doesn't think his family has any need for, but obviously he wants to have because he's an ecological activist. But just to prove to you, we have completed Fabulously Wealthy. I actually recorded this so that I had the video evidence. You know, I always like to bring my receipts when it comes to this challenge. I don't want you thinking that I'm just cheating off screen. Where is the fun in that? She won the lottery from the wishing well, so she has completed the fortune. Obviously, she did already do academic, wasn't it? I am still gonna keep successful lineage on. Honestly, I don't know how well this is gonna go. Obviously, with having these two actually move out, I'm scared that she is just gonna pass away without me even knowing. Like, I'm scared I'm just gonna get a notification that tells me that she is gone. But I mean, to be fair, I've completed it. I'm not worried about not completing it. I'm just more worried about, like, not being there for when she actually does happen to pass away. Because I absolutely flippin' love Aiden. I personally think she's probably the most iconic sim that we have had. She does have her potion of youth, so I'm gonna check in like every day, see where her age bar is at, and then she can just chug that. I don't even think she's lived for that long. I want to say like maybe 10 days, maybe not even that as an elder, so I feel like her time is close. I kind of want to keep this in the family. Like, I kind of want them to own this and this to be like a residential rental, even though they're not renting it out to anyone. I still want to keep this house like in our name, and obviously second homes kind of make that possible for us now. I also don't know what to do with the graveyard, because I feel like if we move out and then everyone here passes away, maybe I'm literally just gonna have to put them all in the inventory. I've never played like a legacy for this long. How do people use like graveyards and stuff? We'll be fine for this part because I'm still gonna have an active household here, so I don't need to overthink. But you lot should let me know what people usually do when it comes to grave systems in a Nightmare Legacy, or just like in any legacy if you plan to move Sims out. I think this is mainly why people stay on one lot for the entire existence. But I don't want that. I want to spread my wings and see where this family can take me. Travel. Here we go. Split and move household. Now 5,000 might be too liberal, so I might change my mind. I might lower it eventually, but I want this to feel as if it is a rags to riches. These two, like I said, are eco activists. I want to go all the way. We are doing rags to recycle, baby. New household with just the boys. This feels so weird. This feels like we are traveling back in time to April of 2021. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that it kind of like picks me up and I'm like, oh, this is delicious. You cannot afford this lot. Well, that's rude. Why can I not afford this lot? I mean, how much does the ground cost. We are gonna keep it furnished for the time being because I kind of like the quirkiness. I'm really hoping that once we actually own this lot, I'll be able to delete that goddamn fucking presentation board that has been here the entire time. I'm sick of it. Our mother left it there. She is an absolute traitor to the environment. Stay in there. You are never to see the light of day ever again. Your presentation will never be heard. Stop the little cow plant banner. That is sick. I think I chose like a pirate ship theme on this. When I have kids, I want to build them a tree house. Is that a weird like want in life? Is that a weird goal to have? I don't particularly think so. Now I was gonna take this all the way back to the beginning and create a little love shack, baby love shack that we had on the beach. Obviously DeAndre had one, but I kind of like the thought of public toilets as well. Sorry, I know that you all hate the grid, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it. And we're just gonna make this real simple. We are not getting carried away here whatsoever. We have a beachfront property. Also, this is our family home, so I do feel like potentially if Aiden wants to, she can be sneaky and get herself a little telescope. Maybe the boys will get a telescope so they can actually spy on her instead. Why does this song sound like "Go to sleep, little baby"? This is so weird to admit on the internet, but you know how like iPhones, when you set the sleep reminder, it does that tune. It goes like do do do. I sing that to my dad every single time his goes off. I'm like, go to sleep. Why do I still have this wood on my screen? Get this wood away from me. I found out that I'm a wood dog in the Chinese zodiac. Kind of loved reading about it. Kind of love finding out more about all of my astrology and zodiacness. What can I say? I'm gay. Put me into a box. Ah. I want this to be off the grid. It has been a while since I've done that. I'm also gonna do reduce, reuse, recycle. This is go to sleep. This is a lullaby. Why are you trying to lull me to sleep? Lull me to sleep while also lulling me into a false sense of security that my sim is a homeowner. I kind of love this being the door with like all the little graffiti on, like it's own little hangout. Off the grid lighting, delicious. I am so sorry. This is gonna be hell for you lot to watch. Not because of anything I'm doing, but because of the lack of light in this building. Maybe I should get some windows. We're gonna take advantage of the natural light. Okay, sick. Those windows did nothing. No, stop. Why am I feeling emotional over this? They feel so connected to their grandfather for me. They are DeAndre's doubles. Look at how cute their little shack is. And then they took the sleeping bags that they used to have in the tent when they were kids. I mean, we could have practically lived in a treehouse. Maybe I should do that as a video. Can my sim survive in just a treehouse? And they're matching froggy chairs. I want this chair in real life. Sims team merch idea right there. Also, I fully forgot to update you lot on this, but we have almost completed our second aspiration. I was like umming and ahhing as to what to go for next. I've decided to go for popularity. I introduced myself to 10 sims. You're probably wondering how I did this so quickly. Like, how the heck did I get 20 friends? Like, how is that even possible? I used the one and only reward store. So I actually gave him incredibly friendly, which anytime you friendly introduce yourself to a sim, you become friends with them, like instantly. So that's how I went about it. I was so big brained. There's one more thing that I want to get, one more reward, and it is of course the savant, because I want his skills to go up as quickly as possible. We still need to work on his logic skill. Obviously I've been very much focused on his charisma skill, which I'm really not mad about at all. I'm actually gonna have him craft a horse sculpture. The only reason I actually want him to start working on this handiness table is I want him to make his own mirror. Oh, we could put a little candle in here, try and make it smell nice. How romantic. Just go going for a piss in the candlelight, and it probably smells amazing. Oh, school starts in an hour for Sylvester. Right, get down here and work on your horse sculpture. He just wants to cry in the enclosure. We actually had a lot of people pass away off screen. This is why I'm terrified now that we've moved out, that we're just not going to get any notification. Like, weirdly, when you live with someone, I feel like you get a notification that's like, you should spend the last few days like tying things up and like wrapping it up with this person. Like, the game kind of reminds you that they're gonna pass away from old age, whereas I actually just witnessed Herman, who was Aiden's brother. She didn't get a notification at all that he was gonna pass away, and he just died, like, straight up. I am actually really sad about it because it means that we can't bully him anymore. I'm gonna send you alone. And obviously Herman wasn't that much older than Aiden, which makes me think that her time is coming anytime soon. I'm really gonna miss her. I don't know if you can tell by how much I'm going on about it. I'm trying to be strong, but I don't think it's gonna work. Like, I don't think I'll cry. I actually can't remember the last time I cried over a sim, to be completely honest. I think after 10 years of Sims 4, I've become desensitized. I'm just a horrible person, apparently. Especially in this, because it's a legacy. I'm like, oh, thank God, now it just means that I can actually focus on the rightful heir. I should have probably just put this dumpster like round the side of our house, because we're gonna have to like running there every single time we want to like throw a plate away or like throw food away because we don't have a bin. But then imagine that just like wafting in through these windows. Oh, no, thank you very much. I'd rather just run a mile. I'm so dramatic. That is absolutely not a mile. That's like you lot in America having to go out for your post. Could never be me. How does it feel to like leave your house every day, even if it's just to walk down your driveway? Hey, Herman, why are you here? What the heck? Oh, it's the welcome wagon. No, Aiden, you're not meant to be here. We're meant to have run away from home. Get away. Oh, she brought Carver and everything. Oh no, I just made her even sadder. She literally, why is she, no, I'm sorry, crocodile tears. She bullied that man his entire life. Don't try and tell me that you miss him now, Aiden. The only thing that you will miss is bullying him. Ooh, you know what I probably should have added as well? Like the fresh ingredients. Maybe not for the first couple of parts, but then once we actually get some seeds and stuff set up, let's do it. Add another challenge to the roster. Go for simple living. Excuse me, this is Green, Nap Inspector. I need to actually look at the NAPs. That's something I actually really want to focus with on this generation. We have eco-friendly appliances and green gardening. I want to get rid of rough housing. What's self-sufficiency? Fishing, gardening, and handiness are rewarded. Yeah, I mean, those are all great. Those three. And then maybe we go for like power conservation or something of that nature. Anything to help the environment. How we are not in the green is beyond me. I say as if this house wasn't like the biggest house ever and such a power-hungry home. Something I also want to try and do this generation is actually fill this painting. How long does he have until he ages up? A day. He actually can't get into an adult career. I know I said in the end of the last part that that was likely because we graduated early. I did some research, which I'm fairly sure I do every single time I read that notification, because it fully clickbaits you. It's like, your sim will be able to get a head start in their career or something along those lines, and it just means that they'll actually go like up in the career ladder a teensy little bit for graduating early. It doesn't actually mean that you can start a full-time career whilst being a teenager, which I personally think that it should. And I saw people on the forums being like, well, that's not realistic because like teenagers can't really have like a full-time career. I'm like, if they graduate early, like what is the point of graduating early if you don't want to go to university in this game? Like absolutely nothing. I'm sorry, but sometimes Sims can be unrealistic. Also, speaking of clickbait, I actually have beef with my game. I got a notification that the turtle hatching was happening. I got so excited. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna start this part off. We're gonna go see the turtles. Obviously, we just fixed up the island, so this is so cute. Baby turtle eggs are beginning to hatch. Travel to Muapelum to see their great journey to the ocean. I had to look up where I go for that, and it's apparently this beach, which is literally like south of our house. Obviously, this big turtle rock kind of gives it away as to where it's at. There was no event. No event was happening. I literally traveled there as soon as I got the notification. Nothing. Nada. No balloons. No turtles. My disappointment was off the charts. Craft magic? Why is the game just lying to me? What is this relationship that we have going on, game? Like, I'm really not liking it. I'm finding you very suspicious right now. You are extremely untrustworthy. Oh no, I don't even think we're gonna be able to make him a birthday cake off the grid. Oh, this is about to be the saddest birthday ever. Maybe we should cheat a little bit. Maybe we should do a little shopping. Oh, I forgot that we can't use our phone. We need to get ourselves a solar panel. Do we have enough money for it? Oh my word, we do. Okay, where is the sun? I mean, it's in Sulani. I feel like the sun is pretty much everywhere. I put it in the one place where there's shade. I mean, technically I do have enough money to probably buy a low-end oven, which actually will allow us to bake a cake. I just want to age him up so that we can actually start in our career, because it's really annoying me that we're not getting anywhere with it. Should I just do it? And then I can always delete it. But then we don't have the ingredients and I can't use my phone to then get the ingredients. Wait, I think I can use my phone now. Nope. But what if I go to the shop that's in Horse Ranch? Oh my word, I never ever thought that Horse Ranch would be useful to me, and yet here we are. You know how I was talking about how things in The Sims 4 don't always have to be realistic? What I will take when it comes to realism is actually the expense of shopping. I have 10 flour, 10 milk, and 10 eggs in my inventory right now. And they were like, we would actually prefer you to go out, buy those animals yourself, and then get that from them. If you could do that, that would be great, because it cost 350 simoleons just for that, which is absolutely wild. Then if I add 10 sugar onto it, it's 450. We are being swindled left, right, and center. I have 652 simoleons, just enough stuff to probably last my Sims, God, I want to say 3 days, maybe. 650 simoleons. I'm gonna be left with 2 simoleons to my name. That is absolutely rancid. But hey, hopefully we will get a jump start in our career, which can actually start paying itself back. So I'm hoping that we're not going to be stuck on 2 simoleons for longer than hopefully till tomorrow. Let's pull up all of them in the fridge, because I'm absolutely not letting them go spoiled. There's no doubt about that. Can he even cook? Cook off the grid. Did I just do that for nothing? I thought this said this worked off the grid. Do I have to go back home to make myself a cake? I can't do that. I am in hell. This is what hell looks like. I forgot how difficult it was to play with off the grid. Like, it is such a challenge. His brother's gonna go to bed by himself. Hey, at least he had a cozy night's sleep. He was snug as a bug in a rug in his little sleeping bag. I can't believe I'm just about to 3-speed through his birthday. This is so... We're generating power surplus. Objects that now use power will work fully as long as more power is generated than being used. Oh my goodness, does this mean I can bake cake? No. Power doesn't work off the grid, but that oven told me that it would work off the grid. Why can I make a roasted fish and yet I can't make a cake? Do I just use the grill? And it's used up the last of its power reserves. What did I even use my power reserves on? There's nothing to use my power reserve on. Get me off this godforsaken island. Excuse me, why do I have a waste manager? Where did he come from? I was just about to dive for meals, hoping that I could potentially get a cake, and then this dude just shows up. What is he tied to? Is he part of like the recycle thing? Likes pessimistic Sims? I have to say yes, this is the Nightmare Legacy Challenge. I say yes to pretty much every single one of those that pops up. This lot generates compostable and recyclable trash, and outdoor cans are no longer bottomless. Actively managing the trash output is a must. So what happens is someone just comes and collects it. I can't believe he just did that as I tried to go for a meal. That is so sad. I just wanted a nice birthday. A fire? Where is the fire? Oh no, not again. I'm glad you can't die again, dude. What a way for him to spend his birthday. Honestly, I feel so bad for Casper. I mean, our dumpster might not be a bottomless pit, but apparently this lot is. It's just out to get me. Oh, but we got 108 simoleons to replace our 135 simoleon chairs. Extra food. Oh my goodness. Yes, broski. Helmy has always been that guy. I don't even care that Aiden is here with him. Absolutely. Invite neighbors in. They must have known that it was my birthday. I will 100% take that extra food. No, back off. Manami, Little John. Little arsehole is what I want to call you. What the heck? Why would you steal my food? That was so rude. Who even are you? Why are you here? Why are you dressed like Agnes Crumplebottom? We were charged 250 simoleons. I'd like to see you take that money from my empty bank account, Sims. I literally Googled it because I was like, right, you know what? I'll give in. It's been a long time since I played with Off the Grid and also Simple Living. So I was like, let me see how other people have actually gone about this. Like, how have they handled a birthday on an Off the Grid lot? Someone was like, have you considered adding a kind of cafe slash restaurant type thing with Get to Work and actually just sell cakes, make a little bakery? I'm like, how extra do I need to be? I literally chose those lot challenges to like help the environment, and then I feel like adding a cake stall just for me is definitely just encouraging overconsumption. Also, these fecking taquitos were also spoiled, so they are not worth anything to me, but it means that I can throw them back in there and then also look for meals again and hope and pray that I get a cake. No, I get a razzleberry. Give him the old razzle dazzle berry. I'm having fun. I would just like it to be known. I feel like when I complain about the game, people are always really concerned. People are like, Molly, you don't have to carry on with this series if you're not enjoying it. Like, you should look after you. I am still thoroughly enjoying it. I think I like it when the game is harsh to me. Like, it kind of feels like it's biting back a little bit, and The Sims 4 never really feels like that. So I'm like, ooh, this is exciting. This is a new feeling. But I know it looks like on the surface that I'm really, really annoyed with it. I'll get over it. It's a game. It's not that serious, is it now? They're pixel people. I absolutely will confront you about your wrongdoing, though. Hello? How are you gonna come to my island and kill the poor innocent turtles? Have you been using straws? Just like DeAndre, she said, absolutely fuck those turtles. Thank you. Oh, here we go. He's gonna age up. Yay. So fun. Uncontrolled emotions from having negative emotional control. However, he does have good manners. I mean, sounds perfect for a management position. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, and he is mean. I mean, it makes sense after the little curveball that teenagehood threw at him with his brother passing away. Kind of makes sense. We are going to stick with popularity, and we are going to go for friend of the world and hope that all of our progress doesn't get deleted. Nope, there we go. Okay, cool. We're still on it. Oh, Bab sent us a gift. Yes, Grandpa. Legend. Hold up. I'm gonna need you to hopefully apply for a job. Doesn't have power supply right now. Can I go to the library and do it? Oh, forgotten birthday. I didn't forget. It's just that the game didn't want me to celebrate, I promise. You've watched every nature documentary out there and you know just how much the planet is in danger. From educating the public to performing research expeditions, you want to truly make a difference. Change won't happen overnight. It's already happened on my island though. But keep at it and your hard work can lead to thriving ecosystems. Environmental manager or marine biologist? We are going to stick with the environmental manager. Thank you very much. He's now a wildlife technician. He's actually a level 4. Yes, I will take that jumpstart assignment. I mean, level 4 isn't bad, and we've already done the promotion task. Like, we are a logic level 7. Obviously, we do kind of need to get something on our lot once we start making money that is going to help us continue to grow in our logic. We are also a charisma almost level 10. Those are the 3 skills that I'm really focusing on. So he's honestly kind of killing it. He's doing almost as well as Bryce, I feel. She's been the one in this family that has still done all of her stuff the earliest. Oh, this actually gets up our logic skill as well. Oh my goodness. Our career is OP. Can now collect crystal samples and analyze them under a microscope. He can now also provide logical solutions to stressed sims. Speaking of stress sims, I am gonna stop this part here. I am going to go and make myself a nice cup of tea. I am about to decompress. Thank you all so much for being here. Honestly, I'm excited for his career. We're gonna get into that in the next part. I'm just so glad that he's a young adult now. I also just realized, is Sylvester gonna be forever a teen now that he's a ghost? Is he just gonna have to go to school every day? That's so sad. You know what? I thought our island was a hellhole. That sounds like a hellhole. Thank you all so much for being here though. Also, we need to start popping out some kids soon for this generation. So I need to do the role in the next part, and I also would absolutely love it if you lot could leave name suggestions down below. I actually lost the name wheel, so I had to try and find all the old names, which I think I pretty much got. But if you have any new ones that you want to suggest to add to our wheel, absolutely feel free to leave them down in the comments below. And I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.